In this video, we're going to show you the first cheesecake we ever made.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Benji.
I'm Michelle.
And we're just regular home cooks who like to share recipes of things that we like to cook and bake. So if that's something that you're into, do consider subscribing to this channel. With that said, let's get to it. If you've never made a cheesecake before, this is definitely a nice, easy recipe to start with. So let's begin by mixing together the cream cheese and the caster sugar in a large bowl. To avoid having to wrestle with hard cream cheese, take it out of the fridge earlier and let it come down to room temperature before trying to mix it. If you have a stand mixer, now's the time to use it. But who wants to take the easy route, am I right? Hand mixing builds character, which is why we do it. It totally has nothing to do with being cheapskates. Tag team with a friend so your arm doesn't fall off. Once it's all done, it should be nice and smooth and you shouldn't be able to feel any sugar granules in the mix. Now we're going to mix 3 eggs into this mixture. We like to crack them into a separate bowl first to check that they're okay, but you can crack them straight into the mix if you like. Add them in one by one to make sure it all mixes nicely. Now use a whisk and work out all the lumps to make it nice and smooth. And then add in the lemon juice and the vanilla essence for flavor. You could also experiment with orange juice. Now put the cake flour into another bowl and add cream 1/3 at a time. You do it a little bit at a time to make sure we don't get lumps. Use a whisk and work out all the lumps of flour, making sure it ends up nice and smooth. Smooth is the name of the game here. Getting it smooth at this stage will ensure you have a nice creamy texture at the end. And finally, mix this flour cream mixture into the cream cheese mixture. Now line your baking tin with some parchment paper. We are using a 7-inch oven-safe pot here. We use 2 sheets of parchment to make sure that the mixture doesn't flow out into the tin when you pour it in. Trim off or fold the excess paper, leaving at least 1 inch above the rim. Now pour the mixture into the tin and tap it once or twice to pop any air bubbles. Preheat your oven to 250 degrees C or the maximum that it goes to, and then bake for 30 to 35 minutes until the top is dark and almost burnt. When it comes out of the oven, the cake will still be pretty jiggly, and that's okay. That means it's not overcooked. Let it cool to room temperature, which will take a few hours, and then chill in the fridge and serve it cold.
Easy peasy. You cannot get this recipe wrong. It's that simple.
And it tastes so good too. As our 2-year-old niece would say, very good. So personally, I think a New York baked cheesecake is still my all-time favorite type of cheesecake. But this comes a very close second. And this is way easier to make at home as well. There's no need for water baths and all of that.
You have to purposely burn this cake. What other recipe calls for you to do that? Come on! It's light, fluffy, it's got a slight tangy taste, and it looks so professional.
And it's all in the cream cheese. Try to use a good quality one. Lots of home bakers swear by Philadelphia, but we've had good results using other brands as well, so feel free to experiment. The pros seem to use fresh cream cheese as well, so that might be something to try.
We like it best when the oven is so hot, it quickly caramelizes the outer layer and leaves the inside slightly custardy.
We hope you like the recipe, and as always, if you do give it a go, let us know how it goes in the comments below.
That's it for this video. We hope you're keeping safe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye!